Boy, you was there fast, boy. Savage, how you got there that fast? That was fast, boy. What's going on, man? What's good? Boy, Savage, you jumped in there quick. You got in there that fast, boy. Hold on, man. I just want to talk about a few things, man. Once we get rolling, we get a few people in here. Jeff, what's good? DJ, what's good? Just wanted to talk about a few things. Yesterday was probably one of the best press conferences I ever was involved with, because of the names. I mean, some of the names that was there. It was a packed house. Media came out for it. Lashlee. I don't know what took us so long to get somebody like Lashlee in the fold, to run a spread offense. I'm not sure what took so long for us to get there, but it seemed to be evident that him and King right off the bat realized that we have superb athletes and some toys to play with. Lastly, he said himself. He just said, "Hey, look, we have speed. Why wouldn't we play in space?" And it just seemed like an obvious answer. Like it just seems like it's always been obvious to the fan base. Most of the fan base have been crying out loud for wide open offense. But it seems that's what he's going to do. They're going to play fast. He said he played for Malzone. He was Malzone's quarterback in high school. He threw the ball 70 times in the game. They're going to throw it around. They're going to play fast. And I don't want to hear y'all crying about the motherfucking defense is tired because y'all have been crying about having this type of offense for a long, long time. Feel me? So I don't want to hear it when y'all talking about, man, yeah, the offense run a lot of plays, but the defense don't never get no time to rest. I don't want to hear it. Like it's here now. It's finna happen. Yeah, dog said they finna run plays, and basically said his experience has been most players like multiple plays. Well, running a bunch of plays because it gives them more chances to get on the field. That's obvious. More chance to get on the field, more opportunity to make plays, more opportunity to get seen. Ed Reed. Now Ed Reed, it was kind of interesting because when he was asked, Logan, I think Derek is a star quarterback. I think King is more than a star quarterback. One of the telling things about yesterday's interview, if you didn't get to see Roche, go check out our video. The defensive end from Temple basically came up there and validated King for everybody. He was like, "Hey, I had to play against him, and I'm glad I won't ever have to play against him again." Yeah, I think we have one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, and that's saying there ain't nowhere around it. I mean, they're saying a lot. I think we have one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, and now we got an offensive coordinator who's known for throwing the ball around. So the excuses should be minimal when it comes to offense next year. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, De'Aaron King is legit. Yeah, but what was interesting about Ed Reed, 50 touchdowns. Ed Reed basically said, okay, basically said he still has his old job. I didn't really understand that. He still has his old job as a NFL analyst or whatever he was. And no, he won't be every day. He won't be there every day. Basically, I think he's like in a support role. It seems like it's like he'll be around there to support. And I think they should hire a few coaches, a few ex-players to do this type of thing, because I know a few that's willing to do it. And it seems like it'll take a few to make it happen. Yeah, Ed Reed said he spends a lot of time in Georgia with his son, and that he won't be around all the time, but he's going to be there to support. King seems to be very, very, very mature, very focused. King seems to be ready to roll. I mean, there's no other way to put it. My thing is, that's a lot of shifting. That's a lot of change. That's a lot of moving parts. That's a lot of new offense, new coach, new quarterback. Man, I mean, I'm not sure what you can expect right off the bat, because that's a lot. That's a lot. I know we want to. I know we would like to think that they're gonna come in. What's going on, Jay? I know we like to think that they're gonna come in, jump in, and guns are blazing. I hope so. But that's a lot of change. No continuity. Lashlee would have to be a hell of a teacher. He would have to be the type of guy that can simplify things and get his point across, so they can get rolling. You hope the offensive line can stay consistent the whole season. Yeah, don't we all? But yeah, that's a few things that I saw. You excited about the season and the moves? Yeah, I think we all. I think they finished strong. Cooney, Van Dyke, recruiting, whatever they had to do. I think they finished strong. Quick, funny story. I was talking to the 247 dudes at the before the press conference started, and I was it's two guys do 247, Andrew Adams and another guy. And I was asking him, like, hey man, we just pulled off Dunson. You think we're gonna get? I don't think we're getting anybody else. And he looked at me like, I don't know. It was about 12:20. He looked at me like, I don't know. Let's see. So I was like, yeah. So where Andrew? Where Evans at? Because Evans is usually there too at the press conference. He was like, Andrew Evans is in D-Land, Florida. And in that moment, I knew, that the boy Avantae was going to commit. It was maybe 5 minutes before 12:30. I thought about going to take a chance and be like, hey, We may not be finished today, but I was trying to get ready for the press conference, and by the time I looked down, bam, Andrew Evans had tweeted it. Avantae Williams goes with the U, big deal, yada, yada, yada. That went down. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, man, the everything, what's up with Telly Lockett and Rob Pickens? I mean, I love Telly Lockett. Telly Lockett's a cool dude, man. Cool, calm. He got some respect around Florida. Down south, he's been recruiting the area forever. So, I mean, but the dynamic with these dudes down here, man, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Telly Lockett, Miami Northwestern, coached at Central, multiple state titles. And you would think it would be easy for him to navigate through and go to coaches and get kids. It would just seem obvious that would be the easy thing to do. But sometimes, man, the dynamic, like, let me give you an example. Like when Randy Shannon was here, you would think Randy Shannon, Miami Norland, from Miami, he knows all the coaches. And sometimes guys want you to help pull them up, and if you can't help them, then they don't want to help you. So all of that friendly stuff when it comes down coach to coach in this community, all I know is this community. When it comes down coach to coach in this community, like Telly Lockett, I'm not saying we'll have a hard time, but sometimes it's sort of like, oh, he the dude, he from Northwestern, he from the hood, he's University of Miami. What can he do for me? I got a degree. Can y'all pull me up? Oh, you can't put a word in for me? Then I can't put a word in for you in my 4-star. Sometimes it's like that, man. And it shouldn't be like that. But that's what's going on, Don? That's the crab in the bucket, man, syndrome sometimes. And sometimes it's like that. So I wish Telly the best. I don't know if they're going to give him the Miami area or whatever. I don't even know if Telly Lockett's going to be recruiting, but I'm just saying that Telly Lockett's a cool dude, man. But the dynamic sometimes with the coaches and the coaches knowing the coaches who came from where they came from and now they're coaching in college, sometimes it's not like a red carpet. Hey, coach, what you doing, man? Come holler at us. I mean, sometimes it's more so like, hey, man, put a word in for me. And you can't do nothing for me, I can't do nothing for you. That's just being real, man. I'm not saying everybody operate like that, but Randy Shannon had a hard time. Benedict Hippolyte went up the chain pretty fast, didn't he? Young guy, a lot of energy, really committed, sort of like Banda, like stays lit, stays fired up, fiery guy. Talks with conviction, can give you a speech and make you want to run through a wall. Those guys. I think Benedict Hippolyte he's a savvy guy, a good talker. But I'm not sure. Are those guys gonna be recruiting? I'm not sure if those guys have recruiting spots. I'm not sure. If you're watching, man, hit the like button for us. Share it, man. Share it to your Twitter. Share it to your tweet. If you're on Twitter, man, take the link and tweet at Caneville. How long before Jones moved from Chaminade? When you say move, what do you mean how long before Jones moved from Chaminade? You heard something about Jones moving from Chaminade? I don't know, man. Jones, I'm not sure Jones wants to coach college football. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's Jones' goal. I'm not sure if that's his thing, that he wants to coach college football. Everybody don't want to get to that level, man. Everybody don't want it like that. Everybody don't want to be traveling around. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but everybody don't want to be away from their family, traveling around, getting it in like that. I've talked to Jones plenty of times, and coaching college, yeah, that's something he never really spoke upon. It's just something he never really talked about. I don't know. I mean, I guess you feel he's very successful. I don't know. I guess you feel he's very successful, so he So that's only natural that that'll be the next thing that he does. But it's not always like that, man. How you guys feel about the Ed Reed? Let me know in the comment section before. After you hear Ed Reed talk, how you guys feel about the Ed Reed position? Him getting that job. Eddie, you say you love it? Oh, I knew y'all was going to love that quote when he said it. If players don't want to work hard, we don't want to be. Y'all love that rah-rah, don't y'all? I knew as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, they going to eat that up. Soon as he said it. You love having Ed Reed on the staff? Yeah, man. How you guys feel about the Ed Reed hire? Let me know in the comment section. Because what do you guys think? You guys think what? Give me an idea. What y'all think? Y'all think he's gonna be there a week on, a week off? How you think that's gonna work? Manny got busy in the offseason, dog. We can't. You gotta get Manny that. We need Manny to get busy in the in season. Manny on the offseason again. Yeah, man. Manny got busy in the offseason again, man. You can't take that away from him. They closed that thing really well. They really did. So y'all good with Ed Reed saying he got an 11-year-old and he's not gonna be around a lot? You say Avantae Williams the next Prodigy? You putting that on him like that? You think we can go straight to the 11-win team, man, just like that? I don't know, man. It's a lot of change, don't y'all think? Y'all don't think that's a lot of change, a lot of moving parts? Anthony, what's good? Two days a week? You think 2 days a week will be enough for Ed Reed? Maybe. You might be on to something. You say 2 days a week, huh? Yeah, but I mean, he cut Susan off real fast. He's like, hey, I got 11-year-old. I don't know. It ain't gonna be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? 2 days a week. You think 2 days a week? Yeah, I think 2 days a week can help. I mean, I just, it's interesting to see how it helped. I mean, you got a Hall of Famer walking around. I mean, that's very impactful. I don't know if he's gonna be walking around with his yellow jacket on. Jay say I'm waiting to see the challenging times and conflict to see how Manny Diaz and Reed work it out. I mean, that probably be more like Manny Diaz and his staff, right? If you're watching, hit the like button for us, man. Share it if you can. Okay, let me see. Anthony says, okay, let me read Anthony's comment. Footballville, when you look at a guy like James Williams, let's say he recommends Miami. Do you think you can do for Miami what Isaiah Simmons did for Clemson, playing like linebacker, corner, safety? Well, when you look at a guy like James Williams, let's see if he recommends. Man, I think James Williams. I think James Williams is one of those once in 10-year players. I think he could come through and change a lot. But I wonder. I James Williams. Okay, so James Williams was living with a guy named Chop, his handler. I mean, his family had took him in. Good guy, married, wife. They took him in, and recently James Williams left the house, and now he's with somebody else, living with somebody else. And I just hope James Williams makes the right decisions to get to where he needs to be and where he's going. He's a kid with a lot of leverage right now. Sometimes when you give kids leverage, they start making decisions that may not be best for their future. So yeah, I spoke to the guy Chopper we was living with, coach at Western, and that's why he left Western and all of that. That's why he's at American Heritage again. And I just hope the best for James Williams. But yeah, to say, yeah, James Williams, to repeat, I mean, to go off what you said, yeah, James Williams can come in and make a complete impact and change the team, how things look, especially defensively. I think very highly of James Williams. Yeah, James Williams compared to anybody you can come up with, bro. That's how I see that. Period. Anybody you can come up with, James Williams, I'll put him next to. We just got to get him stable and focus on what's going on. I mean, the young man been through a lot in his life. And I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, that emotionally that sometimes is trying for him. If he keeps growing, does he stay at safety? I don't know, man. James Williams is one of those dudes that can probably play both ways in college for a spell or so, man. If he keeps growing, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he will end up at. I'm not sure if he wants to play. I don't think James Williams would want to play down as a linebacker. Maybe strong safety, but I don't think he would want to play in the box. I don't know if you would want him in the box, to be honest with you. To be quite frankly honest with you. Any more James Williams questions? Yeah, man, you know it's rough for the kids trying to make those decisions, man. Sometimes the fans seem to think they got it all, the kids got it all figured out, but they don't. Listen, bro, they don't have it all figured out. I'm here to tell you. They don't ever have it all figured out. Yeah, it will be a lot thrown at them. Footballville, do you feel the state of Florida is overlooked when it comes to quarterback and recruiting? because we don't develop higher level talent. Yeah, but listen, I'm here to tell you, right? I'm here to tell you that there's a crop of quarterbacks that's coming out of South Florida, bro. That take a backseat to nobody. You got Carson Haggard out of Gulliver. You got the kid out of U School. You got Tyron Dickinson out of Miami Northwestern. Scooter's almost over. Scooter, this would be Scooter's last year. Oh man, the kid from U School is escaping me right now. Nick Vadiato. There's a few quarterbacks that's coming out of South Florida, and I may write something on that. That's coming out of South Florida next 2 years, man. I mean, that's going to take a backseat to nobody. So, but when it comes to recruiting quarterbacks, yeah, man, we put out cornerbacks, we put out wide receivers and running backs. Quarterbacks, that's kind of Cali's thing. But the quarterback position is changing. I tell you that much. Now they're asking quarterbacks. Colleges are actually looking at quarterbacks huddle and saying, hey, we need to be able to see that you can run for a first down. So it's changing. Is Miami recruiting Carson Haggard, or do you think he ends up going to a school like Clemson, Alabama? Carson is 5. He's not that tall yet. He's 5'10", maybe 5'9". Carson would have to grow a little bit before the Miami start looking at him. But I tell you this, look at me when I tell you this. Look at me in my eyes. Carson Haggard can play football. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks we're going to see to come out of South Florida in a long time. Colleges have looked Carson Haggard in the eye, told him, hey, listen, this is the best film we've seen. LSU, who was the other one? I think Texas A&M. This is the best quarterback film we've seen this spring or this summer. But won't pull the trigger on him because he's not 6'2" or 6'1". So he's going to have to keep proving himself. And he'll land somewhere. He'll land somewhere. Does he want to go to... I don't think Carson would want to go... Carson dad is one of the most successful, like, major accident lawyers in Florida, period. I don't think his goal is to go to Alabama or Clemson or anything like that. But I tell you, he's been trained by Hustle Inc. and some of the best trainers, and what they've made out of him is a quarterback that can see defenses, that can think, and that's accurate, understands the position. He's something that we don't see coming out of South Florida often. It's good that they're increasing competition on the team and watching them develop. Yeah, reading a blog recently, and they were saying he compares fairly well to Tim Tebow coming out of. Carson and Tim Tebow, I can't remember. Did Tim Tebow run the ball a lot when he was in high school? Carson is not that. But I remember Tim Tebow breaking a lot of doing a lot of passing, also breaking a lot of records. Tim Tebow, I wouldn't say Tim Tebow. Let me see somebody Carson Haggard reminds me of. He reminds me of, I don't know. I got to see Chris Leak play in high school when I was in North Carolina versus Laney High School. Anybody, Laney High School? What's Laney High School? In the comment section, let me know what's important about Laney High School. Tell me something about Laney High School. But yeah, I got to see Chris Leak and Charlotte Independence play against Laney High School state championship. Charlotte Independence down 28-zip. When I pulled in the parking lot, by the time we found our seats, it was 28-28. I think they beat Laney like 50-28. Charlotte Independence had won like 70 games straight. But Chris Leak was one of the most accurate passers I've ever seen. Carson sort of reminds me of Chris Leak. Not that tall, very accurate, very quick gun. Michael Jordan. Yeah. Laney High School. I used to live in Wilmington, North Carolina. I would drive past Laney High School every morning. Laney High School is Michael Jordan's high school. Everybody in Wilmington, North Carolina got a Laney High School story. But yeah, I got to see Chris Leak in high school. Chris Leak went on to Florida. I think he went on to play for the Chicago Bears. Somehow Tim Tebow went to Florida and they kind of like erased Chris Leak out of history. Like he never won a national championship. Yeah, his arm talent. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Carson has it. And I've been telling people, a lot of people haven't been sold on Carson, but he's proven them wrong. The game he had against Booker T last year. If you go watch his huddle, man, if you go Carson Haggard, type in HUDO and watch his huddle, he will wow you. Nick Vadiato will wow you. Tiger, freshman, Miami Northwestern will wow you. They're coming. That's a nice crop of quarterbacks that South Florida don't usually put out. Carson granddad looks to be 6'1", 6'2", or something like that. Carson dad, I think he's maybe 5'11". His mom, I don't know, 5'6", kind of stout. I like athletic. Carson is finally hit a growth spurt, bro. Every time I see him, he's growing. I don't know if he's hanging from the tree in the backyard, but I would have to say if he can get the 6'1", if he can get the 6 foot, somebody's going to nab him. Period. Go watch his huddle. Very impressive. If you watch it, hit the like button for us. Man, listen, if you want to support what we're doing, bro, look down on your YouTube and go to the website, cop some of those shirts and hoodies for us. That's how we get around. Support what we're doing. That's how we move. That's how we fund what we're doing. Hit support if you can. There we go, man. Hit that like button. Let them know, Gold Wire. How tall is Miami Northwestern quarterback? Tiger is short too, man. Tiger's about 5'9" right now, 5'8". But Tiger's very young. Tiger's gonna have to get a growth spurt soon. Don, you say you in Charlotte? Yeah, man, I went to see Charlotte Independence play twice. One when they had Muhammad Massaquoi, and one when they had Chris Leak, who went on to play at Florida. So listen, man, yeah, man, that's about it. I just wanted to talk to y'all about Lashlee. The guy sounds like he has a plan. He sounds direct. He sounds ready to roll. Sounds very confident. He said he came right in and told the quarterbacks, hey, look, we're going to the transfer portal. So if you're not ready to compete, get out of here. And Williams got up out of here. Williams was like, I ain't trying to, that ain't what we doing. But yeah, he said he told him straight up, transfer. We looking for a quarterback in the transfer portal. Man, we trying to get the thing popping right now. Don Chaney, no spring. Sam Brooks, no spring. Bolden, they're trying to get Bolden back, but I don't think Bolden no spring. Who else did he say? Go check out the video, the hour-long video. That we did yesterday at the press conference. Manny Diaz runs down a whole injury report on who's healthy and who's going to be there for the spring. That nature. Any future 5 stars? I think Romello from Miami Northwestern may end up a 5-star. If Eford grow any, he may end up a 5-star. Who else? I mean, but the 5-star thing is relative, man. That 5-star. Sometimes they only give you a 5-star when you got the size to go with the talent. But I tell you right off the back that I can tell you who 5 stars. Like Duke Johnson wasn't a 5 star like his entire career. He was like a 3, then they eventually gave him a 4. And I mean, come on now, was Duke Johnson the greatest running back to ever play at Miami in the Miami Hurricanes? He has the best stats. He wasn't a 5 star. So the 5 star thing is like, But if you want to, I mean, I have my own little rating things, and certain kids, like Tutu Atwell. I think Tutu Atwell was a goddamn 5 star kid, but he was so small they would have never gave it to him. Melo from Miami Northwestern, he's a 5 star talent. Eford, I think Eford is a 5 star talent at the size that he is. But I was just saying that will they actually give him his 5 star? I don't know. But listen, you heard it here. Eford is the real deal. Melo is the real deal. What up, bro? You Zoe Junior, big dog, my man. Can't YouTube is much love. Yeah, man, trying to keep this thing popping, man. I got some more stuff coming for y'all. Me and the guy Xavier. Xavier does a lot of work with the Caneville Twitter. We about to start sitting down doing a little Caneville show for y'all. We already got the podcast. About to turn up some, man. But we need y'all support, bro. So listen, we need y'all support. We got badges on here. You can be a supporter. The Facebook, you can be a supporter. Facebook.com/footballville. You can buy merch. See the merch. If you look down, the merch is down there. I don't know why them hoodies ain't flying off the rack. Man, go get some hoodies, man. Y'all don't recover from Christmas. Nah, I know y'all don't recover from Christmas. Go cop some hoodies, man. Go cop some hoodies, man. Please. Got. There it is. Logan. We got the BMW payment to pay, man. We're trying to travel around, show you guys more shit. Logan just became bronze. Nah, look, Logan got a badge. Look, you see the badge, Logan? See, Logan got a badge. Now he's special. You see it? There it is. Support, man. That's all we ask for. We ask for our support. And the supporters, I mean, we put stuff in there, man, that you guys don't see either. They get like extra content. Sometimes we give them behind the scene things. Sometimes they get things first. Yeah, man. Bet that up. Look. I'm glad it ain't a BMW badge. Look, Logan, see, man, he got a badge. Now, so when I go super chat, Logan is the only one that can talk. Let's try it out, Logan. Let's check it out. Let's see how it works. I think that's how it works. Let's see. See, look, Logan. Logan, the only member, he the only one that can talk because he bronze. You see that? So yesterday when Ed Reed was up, I went super chat. We got Logan and the other supporters. Those are the only guys that were able to talk. You feel me? He's special. You got the goddamn badge. Say something again, Logan. Show him the goddamn badge. But that's what's up, man. Support what we doing, bro. Some of this stuff is cheap. It's not even a lot. Exactly, Bradley. I mean, some of this stuff is cheap, man. It's like $5 a month, $8 a month. Support what your boy them doing, man. Listen, man. Nobody wasn't live. No, I don't know. Was anybody else live at a press conference yesterday? No. I think they came later. I don't know. I think the hurricane stuff came later. I know nobody ain't gonna live for everybody. I went live for everybody. For an hour. I was right there. An hour, about 13 minutes. Lit. Come on, man. Y'all be like Logan, man. Go get the damn badge. Let me see, what is the badge? Let me see where did they set up the badge? What they got? Old sideways S. Logan went bronze. It's a gold and I think it's a silver. Logan get paid next week, man. We're gonna upgrade Logan to silver or some shit, man. But yeah, man, go check it out. Support, man. Buy some hoodies. If you look down, the merch is right there. I was looking at it the other day. It's big. The goddamn shirt was big too. You can't miss it. Become like support. Man, Logan became a supporter like that. I mean, the options must be right there. I mean, I can't watch myself, but I'm gonna go watch somebody else and see if the options right there. God damn it, Logan Silver. Holy shit. You look at that. If there was a fucking race, Logan done jumped out the starting block and y'all still sitting there watching him. The my man done win the goddamn silver. All right? That man supporting. This is high tech. Logan done goddamn with the silver on y'all. If this was a race, he'll be smoking y'all ass. Like, come on, man. Catch Logan up. But listen, Logan, we put things in there sometimes, man, that y'all don't get to see. Like full interviews. Sometimes we chop up the interviews, but Logan get to see the full interviews. Sometimes we put things in there first. They get to see stuff first. Cause some content y'all don't get, y'all that everybody else don't get. I know y'all gotta love your Canes and shit. And not even just the Canes. Listen, we're gonna start talking about just college football, period. Nobody else. Yeah, man, nobody don't know the kids like me, man. Listen, Footballville started from youth football. I used to cover youth football. I saw it was a market that if you were at your son's game, you'll never get to see your cousin play. So I started covering youth football. And now those kids that I started covering are now the same kids that are going to college. So Duke Johnson, I didn't cover him as a kid. But let me think. So somebody like Tiger Dickinson. Somebody like Tiger. I covered Tiger. I got interviews with Tiger when he's like damn 8 years old, 9 years old. Now he's in high school. A couple more years, he'll be in college. Who else? Who else I could think of? Covered as a kid. Restrepo. Restrepo family used to call me every Saturday morning and ask me to come to their games. The story behind my logo, okay, so the running man was the logo. If you go back and look at my earlier videos, my logo was a white running man. It was a white fucking guy that Steve Harvey was just talking about, the Miracle Whips. It was clip art. I just started with clip art. It was clip art, and that was the logo in the early logo. The one after the Youth Footballville logo. Then I had Richard Brooks, which is a big-time artist here in Miami, Florida. Go look him up on Instagram. He was like, man, I'm going to redraw your logo for you. Then he drew the man. And he made him cool. Like, he put a shield on him. He made him black, because running backs are black. And he put some spats on his feet. He put a towel in his back. Then, Zoe, my homeboy, man. I'm gonna get on the phone with Zoe this week. We're gonna do it. I go on Zoe's page sometime. But then we started Make a Play National Tournament. Go check it out, makeaplay7on7.com. And Make a Play. So the logo you see now is Make a Play's logo. But the running man is Footballville running man. So we bounced off Make a Play 7-on-7 tournament, which goes down in Miami on the 15th of February and the 16th. And that's what you see. This is the logo you see now, the Make a Play 7-on-7 logo. So we put Make a Play 7-on-7 down the bottom. So that's the Make a Play 7-on-7 logo. The Footballville is the Footballville man with Footballville at the bottom. Yeah, basically, I mean, that's all it was. That's all it was. Maybe time to change it. Maybe time to go like FBV, something like that. Guys ain't buying the goddamn hoodies. Maybe it's time to do something different. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Logan, man. Logan kicked y'all ass tonight, bro. Yeah, he did. That man went bronze to silver on y'all motherfucking ass. So shout out to Logan, man. Listen, Logan, where you at, man? DM me your address. We're gonna see you some sleeves or something, man. You showed out tonight. You feel me? I don't know what the hell you gonna do with some sleeves, though, unless you play goddamn adult tag football or something. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see some sleeves or something. We gonna get something for you, bro, that's gonna help you out. Maybe let you come to the first Caneville show that we gonna be shooting. But Logan, man, big time, man. Logan went bronze on y'all ass. Well, he wearing silver and red. The clip art man was wearing silver and red, bro. And all we did, I wish I had the goddamn clip art man. And all we did was put this man in silver and red. I didn't even think to change his goddamn colors. You active duty military? I was a Marine for 5 years. I was a Marine for 4 years. I got out and they called me back. So listen, it's real, dog. That you get out 2-3 years and shit, war break out. They gonna call your mother head back. They called me back, and I went back for another year. But I was at Paris Island for 4 years, bro. You in the Army? My homeboy is just about to retire in the Army, man. He went in like in 1996. If I would have stayed in, I would have been retiring right now, man. But it wasn't for me, man. I wanted to give life a chance. Get out here. Yeah, man. United States Marine, bro. Listen, man. Go talk to your administration. There's a lot of stuff out there that they don't tell you about to get money. You go to school 75% off. They pay 75% of your school while you're there. But you got to go talk and ask people so they can tell you these things. This shit turned into a motherfucking military show, huh? Back to my Ed Reed, man. Yeah, man, Ed Reed gonna be on campus a couple times a week. But man, let me get out of here, man. But listen, Logan, man, that's love. We appreciate that, man. That's support is how we move. Support is how it's how we get around, man. So shout out to Logan, man. He did his thing, and if you don't know what he did, man, rewind the damn video back. You see his green badge. Logan done went silver on y'all motherfucking ass. Stay up, big dog. Usually, man, Footballville, we out here, we stay out here.